Hey folks, so I wanted to jump on really quick because I have spent a large majority of the day watching the Senate debate the bill. I first started with listening to them actually read it because, as one of the stalling tactics, the Democratic side of the Senate said, nope, you have to read the entire bill. So they had the Senate clerks read the whole bill. That was very interesting. I don't know if you caught any of that on YouTube, but I did catch a large majority of it. I think I must have listened to maybe about 2 or 3 hours of that as I was working on some other things. I think what's important to know here is that, so that happened. Then Lindsey Graham gets up and does her thing, does his thing in terms of talking about how fabulous this bill is going to be and what it's going to do for the American people and Trump and all this other BS foolishness. And then some other Republican senators spoke to the brilliance of the bill and tried to debunk some of what the Democrats were proposing that this bill would do. One of the pieces of trickery that I think we need to be very, very cognizant about is the fact that they are now saying that this bill is only going to add $507 billion to the deficit. That is trickery. And the reason that is trickery because they are using this rule that says that they are using the current status of the law as it stands in this current bill, which means that they don't have to take into account the fact that they want us to forget that there was a Trump tax cut in 2017 that they are extending. So the way they're looking at this currently, or the way the Republicans want to look at this, is that Republicans want to just completely wipe away the fact that they have to extend the 2017 tax cuts that would expire at the end of this year. So that's how they are coming up with this very specious and false dollar amount of $507 billion, when in fact this current bill that is going to cut Medicaid, throw millions upon millions of people off of Medicaid, that's going to throw people off of SNAP benefits, that's going to restructure and change the way student loan payments are being made and who owes exactly what, those kinds of things, as well as eventually get around to Social Security and get around to Medicare. Going to do all of those things. They want us to think that that is only going to add $507 billion to the deficit, when in fact it's going to add $5 trillion to the deficit. I wish I had a better kind of synopsis of what I have heard, seen, thought through, studied throughout the day. I don't. They are going to pass this bill because what's going to happen is it's going to leave the Senate. It's going to go back to the House. They're going to go into a conference to wrangle out what they can wrangle out. And then the bill is going to go to the floor, in which all the Democrats they better vote no on this bill, and all the Republicans are going to vote yes on a new bill. So we think that's how it's going to play out. Please still let your senators and your congresspeople know your dissatisfaction with this bill, the way it is being parsed out. And please overload their email systems, their phone systems, any and everything you can to make sure that they understand that you all are not pleased. Keep your eyes to what's going on.